Hi everyone, and welcome back again. So today we're going over a mask that I just got in today. Same for those two other videos I did earlier. This is probably the last one I'll make tonight, just because it is getting kind of late. But I wanted to talk about this, which is I just got it today from my my good friend over at Gas Masks UK. Really old friend of mine, really great guy, and he gave me a good price on this one. So what it is it is a British N10. The only difference being is that this one has a white voice cone, and I'm not exactly sure since I don't really trade. I don't have the best memory for stuff that's outside of my field, but I believe these were used for employees at nuclear plants. That seems to be where the majority of these photos of these in use are from. So that's my impression. I'm not going to dwell on that too long because I might be wrong. Because I'm sure that plenty of you own N10s or talked about them at some point. I'm just going to go over the basics, and I guess this will be more of a review than most of my other videos. So let's start with the basics. Obviously, it has the nice lenses like the N10 usually has. I like these a little bit less than the standard S10 lenses, but really it's okay. You still get a good field of vision out of these, and I don't have any complaints there. As always, the speech mechanism is really, really well done. This one doesn't have a microphone port, but unless you're one of those guys who literally goes out and buys like an entire set of Klansman radio gear, there's not really a need for that, so it's whatever. And of course the 40mm bore on one side, lack of drinking tube, not really an issue again unless you're going to go all out. I know a lot of you guys like to be tactical, but really for me it's enough to have a good respirator that looks alright with a speech cone in it. And if you get it for fairly cheap, that's a good deal too. I think I paid maybe 40, 50 bucks for this, which is really, really awesome because there's like one on eBay for $200 right now, and me and Gas Masks UK both agreed that was a little horse shit. So this is, you know, a good deal on a rare variant of this. Inside, of course, there's no valves to the oral nasal cup, which is great. It's just that much simpler, and I've never had an issue with that. Avon, I don't want to say they know their shit because I hate the M50, but at some point they were good at making things, and this is probably one of their peak masks. My only real complaint about this, and I've owned 3 N10s over the years. I used to have 2 gray cones. One of them didn't have all the writing and crap. Don't know if you can see it, but like the last 2 that I've owned, they have all this writing and crap here, and the first one that I had was blank there, and it looked better in my opinion. So I've owned 2 gray N10s and then this one, and consistently I don't like the head harnesses, which sounds really minor, but they're always just a little bit too tough for my liking. I'm not saying they have to be al dente, but I'm halfway tempted to I don't know, treat it with something, but no, I'm really too lazy to do that, so I don't bother. But that's really my only complaint about the N10. Otherwise, just if you're an employee, you know, in a plant, which is kind of what I do, if you're in a mechanical or power plant and you need a respirator, one where you can yell at people easily, one where you can wear ear pro as needed, then really the N10 is a fairly good mask for that. And so I'm not going to shill for these because the price is already high enough, because some people shill them really hard, not naming names, you know. But yeah, overall I think it's a fairly competent mask. It's probably one of my favorites, and I really like this white cone to it. I think it does give it a nice aesthetic, although the blanking plug for where the drinking tube would be is still gray, and that's a little bit irritating. But yeah, that's basically it. So, yep, thank you for watching, and good night.